different to what we're used to, but it's been challenging in different ways, but the boys have bought into it very well. The training methods, the style, how he wants to approach games, the analysis of other teams, it's been different what we've been used to, but I've loved every minute of it. I'm enjoying the hard work, and I think it's shown on the weekend how we defend as a team now as well as attacking as a team. So we've changed a lot and little things that we've worked on the training field, but it's for the right reasons, and hopefully it's good for a change going forward as well.
You mentioned last weekend. How much confidence can the squad take from that result at Aberdeen?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, the way we had to hang on at times for the early periods in the second half, and we had to do the dirty side at times, but that just shows that we're capable of doing it. It's a different side to what we're kind of used to from what we're like in the past, but it's really pleasing that we can go there, get 3 goals in the break, and at the end of the day be very comfortable. So take a lot of positives from that. We still know we've got stuff to work on, but at the end of the day we've got 3 points at a good place to get them, so very pleasing.
Artur Newman has come out this week and said that second place shouldn't matter to Rangers. It's all about winning silverware and winning that Scottish Cup. What's your take on that?
I agree with that. We're second and third do get in the Euro, but we want to finish as high as we can. We can't rest on our laurels. We want to finish as best as we can. So I agree to a certain extent that it's about winning the cup, but we've also got targets for the league as well. And as players for Rangers Football Club, you've got to aim as high as you can, and that's definitely in our sights to get second place, and we're going as best we can to do that as well. So I do agree with them to a certain extent, but you've got to win as many games as you can.
Martyn, you said the players have embraced the new methods, and you said it's been quite challenging. What's been the most challenging thing of the new setup?
It's just probably the level of intensity. Training from till Monday to Friday. It's been a hard graft, different for all the boys, but over time the boys are getting used to it. We're working hard, different drills. You just brought a lot of different aspects of training, and it's been different, but like I said before, it's been a good challenge, and all the boys are enjoying it, and hopefully that's shown with results on the pitch as well.
And you said the analysis is quite radically different. Is it like a forensic examination, or can you give us some examples?
No, it's just detailed in terms of how the best way to break them down, to counter attack them. It's just split into 4 groups: defensive, attacking, the transition of defence and attacking as well. So it's very detailed, but it's not too long. But you get the main and the key points out of it, which is the most important thing going into Saturday. Am
I right in saying you've started every game under Pedro Caixinha? Is that right?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
So he's given you a new lease of life?
Yeah, I enjoy. I like the way he plays, the high intensity, the hard work, and I just want to keep doing as best as I can for the team, and I'm grateful that I have played a lot of games under him, so I need to keep doing my job for the side, keep working hard, and I know I've got a lot of players breathing down my neck, so I've got to keep doing what I do and try and stay in his team.
I know you had the injury, I think it was a hamstring injury earlier on, but given the goals you'd scored last season, did you feel you didn't get a fair crack of the whip under the previous manager?
Yeah, yes and no. Obviously that's probably down to me. Maybe wasn't match fit, maybe didn't warrant a place in the team at the side, and it was down to me to get back in it. So it's accumulation of a few different things, but I was disappointed with how I performed first half of the season. I think I could have done a lot better when I got my chance. For one reason or another I didn't take it, but that's in the past now. I'm pleased that I'm playing, getting a run of games, and hopefully I can stay in the side for the new manager.
Is that hard? It must be hard for any professional player when you think, well, I should be getting a regular start when you weren't.
It's not about I should be getting a regular start. It's you've got to earn it, and maybe he felt that I wasn't performing well enough when I was getting the chance, or what. I don't know. It's like you say, it's the old manager's opinion. It's in the past, and it's just one of them things of football. Different managers have different styles of playing. Want to have different folks in the team, so it's up to me to, now that I'm in there, to stay in there.
What do you think Pedro Caixinha has brought to your game?
It's just the basics. I think you've just got to work hard. You've got to warrant your place in the side. do your job off the ball as well as on the ball. And for me, it's a part of my game is to work hard and give me all for the side. Everyone's going to have an off day now and then, but you've got to at least do your bit of it. So I'm really enjoying the challenge of working hard and putting in a right good shift up top.
Knackered by the end of the week.
When you look at last week's win, Martyn, quite often we hear that 3 points are 3 points, no matter who they're against. But psychologically, how big a difference might that make going forward?
Yeah, I think it was huge in terms of the win at the state of the season. There's a lot of people talking about Aberdeen cruising it now at second place, and it was a big challenge for us going there to try and turn them over. So I think we answered a few critics in terms of that, but just for the remainder 6 games of the season, it's huge that we can build on that going into the last game before the split, and obviously a couple of big weeks ahead of us as well. So it's important that we build on this, hopefully get another win at the weekend, and it sets us in good ways for the up and coming couple of weeks.
We now know the remaining fixtures from now until the end of the season. I don't know if you've had the chance to check. Does it make any difference? You obviously have got the games against Celtic. You knew about that. Away to St Johnstone, I think it is on the last day.
Yeah. It's to be honest, it does make a difference, but they're playing for to finish the as they can, and so are we. So we've got nice 3 home games that's been favourable. So it's just all about one game at a time. We'll take it as that and see how it goes. But if we keep winning games, we keep doing the right things, and we keep training well, then it's all in our hands, and it's up to us what we do. So,
Martyn, you mentioned a big couple of games coming up after this one. Obviously, how important is it to go into a semi-final first of all with a win under your belt, another win under your belt?
Yeah, it is just to finish the league off with a win. That's nice, but I just think it's more for the fluidity of the team. You go in there with a good performance, not many negatives, and you do things right. I think that's the most important thing, and then you can have a right good week's training under your belt. And like you say, it's an old firm semi-final, so if you don't really need to get up for that game. The motivation's already there, and what's at stake is huge, so all the boys are going to be up for that. But it's important that we do things right on Saturday, and that's the most important thing.
You mentioned obviously the managers picked you every game, but did he have a word with you when he first came in to say what he wanted from you? Did that give you a boost even before you played?
Not really a one-on-one chat. It was just more just out on the training pitch, playing as a striker, playing as a wide, just what you kind of expected. And it changes week to week on opposition. Some teams have 4 at the back, some have 3, 5, so it just depends on how we're playing really. But he gives you a little chat during the week of what he expects for you for the weekend coming. So he's very good talking one-on-one. He explains a lot of things, and for a striker or for players that are playing, it's important that you do get the back in and you do know what's going on.
I know one thing he did say when he first came in was he wanted a bit more aggression in the final third, to maybe get the ball forward and a bit more and attack the ball. Yeah. Is that kind of music to your ears as well?
Yeah. I think at times we did try and overplay, but the manager wants it to, when we play through lines, to stay through lines and attack the box as quick as we can. And like you say, as a striker, it is nice to know that we're going to be getting the ball in the box and get chances. So yeah, it's a better, quicker, direct style of play, which all the forward boys are going to enjoy.
Going back to last weekend's game again, Kenny Miller scoring 2 goals, 37-year-old. What does he bring to the squad as a whole? How important is he? Yeah,
it just shows that he's still performing at a high level, and he just brings that calmness, a bit of experience, and he always talks to the boys about don't panic in these games, don't worry about it. You'll always get a chance, and it's all about taking it. And that was a perfect example for us on the weekend. Where, like I touched on before, we're under a bit of pressure, start the half, and one counter attack, and we get a goal. So that's what he's there for. He's in the right position at the right time, and that's him just using his experience and being there.
But important on and off the park.
Yeah, he's obviously got a crucial role off the pitch. He does a lot with the younger kids. I've said before, when he helped me when I first came in, he's always talking on the training ground. He's just one of these guys that knows the game inside out, knows Rangers inside out, and vital important for people. Like, we've got a lot of the young kids coming up training. His experience is crucial for them as well.